Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Video Game House channel. You got me, VGH. Today we're going to be showing you another cooked up idea for Iron Urshifu. Again, another deck from Paradox Rift using Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant, once again, Tachyon Fists, an incredibly good ability where all it has to do is get switched into the active and it's able to choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and place 2 damage counters on it. Pretty good. Sometimes is able to scam victories out of your opponent by just knocking out their Pokemon before they even get to play a card. We're teaming it up with Medicham V and Urshifu VMax. This is the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMax with G-Max Rapid Flow, which, as you guys might know, discard all the energies from it and you place 120 damage on 2 separate Pokemon. The wonderful thing about Rapid Strike Urshifu VMax is that you're able to literally attach a single fighting energy to it, or you can use the double fighting energy for later. And again, if it moves from the bench to the active, it's able to hit for 150 damage. Very good card in general to team up with the Iron Valiant, because we're able to still push 2 damage counters here, 2 damage counters there, 2 damage counters there, and then the G-Max Rapid Flow is able to take multiple prizes in one move, or Gale Thrust is able to take out the weakened Pokemon, so that way we're able to consistently put up big damage. Same thing with the Strafe from Rapid Strike Urshifu VMax, which allows Rapid Strike Urshifu V with 1 energy Strafe, 30 damage, but you're able to switch in one of your benched Pokemon, and the fun part about that is it still checks before, so when you switch it in, if you switch in an Iron Valiant, you still get that 2 damage counters placed. So say you go second, you can still use Rapid Strike Urshifu VMax, you can just do all of your combos, end on Urshifu VMax, or I keep saying VMax, end on Urshifu V, Strafe, switch it out, and then you get another swing in. So you get a 3 damage, you get a multiple 2 damages, a 3 damage, and then another 2 damage if you haven't finished it off properly. This is a little bit more turbo, so we do run the Squawkabilly EX for our opening, so we can try and get all of our pieces as quickly as possible, and guaranteeing that we get those 3 energies on the Urshifu, so that way our turn 2 can still hit those 120s. Deck does like to go first. It is a little bit better when it goes first, but going second still allows it to still set itself up, strafing, it still sets up Bibarel, it still sets up all the other things, and it does get teamed up with a lot of other stuff as well. The normal stuff being Battle VIPs, escape ropes to switch in for free, heavy ball in case you accidentally get a prized card, vacuum to clear out some of the stadiums, Nest Ball, Pal Pad, Super Rod, all of the normal stuff that goes into a deck. And if you guys want to see the deck list, you guys can check the description below. I personally am still against this one, but it works because we run so many Switch cards, so it's still effective, but every time I use it, bad things happen. And I'm sure it's happened to you before. If it has, put a like on the video. Town Store, of course, for all of our support tool cards, and 1 boss. So it doesn't run only 1 boss, but that's mainly to put in a bad Pokemon or something you can knock out for 150 with Rapid Strike Urshifu VMax's first move. Grant does give us that ability for an extra 30 damage, which is really, really nice. It does raise the 120 to 150, so very helpful. It also does allow us to discard 2 cards from our hand, which helps out with the Bibarel to draw us more cards if we need to. And then just nothing crazy. We do run Forest Seal for the Medicham, Future Booster for the Iron Valiant, Devolution as a tech because it does work on Chen-Pao, it works on Charizard, it works on quite a few decks, and if they run the Rare Candy Evolution, this could harm a lot of decks very badly. And then our energy count is just very thin with the 4 Rapid Strike energies and then a couple of fighting energies. I believe 3, I will check just in case. It is 4, I am wrong. So 4 on the energies, so nothing crazy. Like I said before, if you guys want to check out the deck list, you can either try and pause it here or just check the description. Let's get into the games. Alright, let's see what Iron Urshifu can do. Oh, man. I wonder what deck this guy's gonna use. Yeah, the coin flip, I need to go first for this. Darn. I really needed to go first on this matchup. I needed to go. Nice deck, dude. All right. Well, maybe he's using Iron. I don't know. Maybe he's not using Gardevoir, but he's using Iron Valiant, because Iron Valiant doesn't get a coin, but he's got a deck. Oh no, he's got Tulip and all of the things. Love that. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Oh. I mean, sure. That is a unique option. Funny thing is, that actually does hurt my deck. As if my deck wasn't already behind because it's a Gardevoir list. This guy went, I'm playing Gardevoir, and I don't care what else you say. It's just only Gardevoir. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I still have an ability. I can still pokey with Iron... Ooh, never mind. I would need something else. Okay, well, that's something else. We're actually gonna get Squawkabilly and Medicham because I can use Forest Sealstone and I can use this thing. I can use boss's orders here to push this forward, but I can hit it on the bench with Medicham anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Let's use the Switch Cart regardless, just to get the Squawkabilly to the active. Reason why is because I can still get the Iron Valiant to active, which is what I'm going to have to do anyway. And I don't want to use bosses here, so we're just going to use our Squawk and Seize, discard the hand, draw new. Hopefully we get something nifty. Got an Iono and Battle VIP, so that's awesome. We only need 2 of them, so we'll only use 2 of them so we can get the other Pokemon set up. We still have our free retreat, so we'll just do the switch, push, damage, free retreat, push, damage, Iono, we just need a switch, and if we don't, we can use Forest Sealstone. Got a switch, and an escape rope. Not that the escape rope changes anything. And then we use PokéStop, Iron, switch, push, stop, PokéStop. I already have the Urshifu, so now it's like just trying to find something else. Well, those are all dead anyway. Okay. And then we use our Yoga Loop. We loop in, boop. And that allows us to take an extra turn. And we just need to evolve, and we need 1 fighting energy. Punch this forward. Star Alchemy. Give me the fighting energy. Thank you. Because when this thing goes into the active, we can freely retreat and push this thing forward for a solid amount of damage. He has 0 resistances, right? Yes, 0 resistance. So this just pings for... What? Oh. No resistance, but its ability still stops me from hitting for 150. Okay, I got confused for a second. I'm like, where is it getting it? Because no one uses Radiant Gardevoir anymore, so I'm like, sure. GG. Turn 1. Nice. I believed in my deck. He was running Iron Valiant in there. That last round, Iron Valiant, Gardevoir, and Radiant Gardevoir. That dude said my entire theme is Gardevoir, and that's it. Simp. Alright. That was crafty, by the way. I hope that picked up. Oh, I lost the coin flip, sad. Is that the guy's name, Mitochondria? It's the powerhouse of the cell. I will go first. Like I said before, in other videos, like this entire meta right now is just I want to go first. I want to go second meta. I'm going to assume that he has the Roaring Moon. I'm gonna see it. Yep, there it is. Dark Patch and a Earthen Vessel and a Dark Energy. That's all I really needed to see. Sada, Vitality, and Bibarel and Cross Switchers. Yep. He's gonna want to go first because it gets a freebie. He can get a free knockout because he's so good at the game. Oh. Huh. Neat. Ooh. Okay. Well, we didn't get... I mean, I can still Forest. We got the Switch Cart, we got a Nest Ball, so I can still Nest Ball like Squawkabilly, I guess? No, not really. We're gonna Nest Ball Bidoof. Yikes, where are all of my Iron... 2 of my Iron Valiants are prized? That's really cool. Love that. We're just not gonna use Squawkabilly this matchup, I guess. We can just look for... Where, oh, where is my little VIP pass? Just like looking to see what I have. Definitely VIP pass though. Come hither, VIP pass, get on the board. We do want Valiant, we do want Medicham. Oh my gosh, I have just realized how bad this is. I am missing 2 Iron Valiants, and I am missing an Urshifu. I have 3 prized Pokemon. Not a good feeling. Very squanchy and very bad. Okay, well we can put up damage counters for free, I guess. Why not? Does resistance affect the... No, it doesn't. No, it says ignore resistance on the bench or whatever. So let's actually just abuse it. Because if we put 2 damage counters on Mew, we can actually use G-Max Rapid Smash or whatever it's called to do big old damage. 150 plus... Ooh, 90, 20 more damage on it. Because of... I can only do 120 right now with my... I can use 100 Fury Blow, Fury... No, I'd have to use Strafe. I need an energy, so can't really do much. Maybe he has a baby Pokemon that I can poke in the face a few times. I'm gonna hit Bibarel Iono anyway, so... Nope. Well, he does have Bidoof. He could do Bidoof. If he does Bidoof, then I'm okay. I'd be a lot happier with a Bidoof play. Okay, we got 1 energy in there. Earthen Vessel, now he has 2 energies in there, so his Sada is good to go. He needs 1 more to guarantee a... Yep, there it is. We've got 4 energies in there, so he's able to use a Dark Patch, a Sada, and a Manual attach to get a Roaring Moon set up. If he's looking for a basic, it's either a secondary... It should be a secondary Roaring Moon probably right now, and he needs to find Bidoof afterwards, if he can. Oh, he's got Bidoof in his hand. Okay, well, I'm going to be using Iono, so no Bibarel for you, sir. Unless his other 2 Roaring Moons are prized, which would be... flippin' heckin' funny. Okay, there's no way. He's got a Bibarel, and he's got 2 dead cards. Okay, there's Vitality. Okay, there. You go 1. You are allowed a singular energy. Dark Patch. Wow, it's like we didn't see this coming. Crazy. Funny enough, though, actually, now I'm looking at it, he doesn't have a stadium yet. He may get lucky. Maybe he just does nothing! He's switching into a Greninja, so he doesn't lose the Greninja, but that's okay, because I want to just put 2 damage counters here and here anyway, and try and go for broke. Ooh, a boss is... Are you weak to fighting? Never mind. I knew the answer to that question before I even asked it. We are throwing Iono because we have nothing to gain from this, so Iono. My opponent loses this Bibarel, but I don't know. Maybe he just didn't have one, so. Hey, we like this. And that. We can use Town Store to find... Oh, no, we already have everything, huh? Okay, well, that's kind of sad. That's okay. Retreat. We're going to place some damage counters here. I don't know what you are sad about, dude. I gave you a whole new hand. You're fine. You are totally flickin' fine, my guy. Do not worry your tiny little bachuchkis off. Pokemon Stopu! Whiffed. Nice. The idea is that maybe he doesn't have an energy or a switch of some kind, so maybe he can't get his Greninja out of the active. I don't know. We are still able to Iono next turn once again. Possibly Pokemon Stop, doubted, but... Alright, well, he found the energy, but he still needs to find a Dark Patch or a Sada's Vitality, and I feel like Sada's Vitality is not the best move right now. Granted, he's getting 1 energy. Well, he might find the other Roaring Moon. the idea was that I could push this forward, but the issue being I knock this thing out, he pushes this thing forward, and then he annihilates me back for 3 prizes, and I have no way of clearing 90 damage, so I don't want to push it up just yet. Instead, I want to do more of a setup play where I can potentially get 3 knockouts, or 3 prizes for 1, or weakening this to a point where it can't knock me out, so... My god. 4, 5, 6. Only 6 have been seen? Jeez. These things run quite a bit of energy, so I'm surprised I'm only seeing 6. Discards energy? Nope. Yeah, he's already... Okay, well, he's got the Dark Patch set. He just needs to get a regular energy on the Greninja for a free retreat. He can do 220. That is true. I can only Gale Thrust 150. It is kind of not fun, but we can work with it. It's not like you threw away all your energies in your hand, right? You didn't do that. You might have done that. Nope. He didn't need it. He still has it. So yeah, he can just use the Calamity Storm in order to remove my Stadium and then get a 220 move. Takes a free knockout, which is not fun for me. Oh, dude! Not cool. So he's now at 70, and I can do 40. So that's not... I can actually do 40 in strafe. If I get a Hisuian Heavy Ball and a couple of switches, this might be good too. I still retreat manually here, so we have 40 damage. That is incredible. Because that puts him down to 10 HP. So now I can just rotate once and get a knockout. That's the first thing that's funny. Second thing is, if I get a double energy thingy, I can get an extra turn. I did. Isn't that nice? Isn't that really nice? That's really nice to me. I believe that I Nest Ball here easily. I have already lost, and I hate that. I have the other Urshifu. I need to get so many different things that I don't have. And I have the super... Oh, I had a Super Rod. Fuck, I'm dumb. Mistake made. Let's fix it. So I can manually retreat, push. Because I can just Tachyon Bits this. Escape Rope. And that way I can do it again. I don't really care what you put into the active at this point. Ooh, that's a good one for me, though. We like that. So, wait. It minus is 30. 150 minus 30 is 120, so I can still one-shot that. So we're just going to put the damage here so he can't use his Gouging Death ability. I don't want to discard my Stoof, so let's use Industrious first. Find the thing we wanted. I Escape Rope. This dude is just emoting me left and right. I'm not sure why, though. Because, like, I'm going to take out this Roaring Moon. He's got 3 cards in his hand. Like, where does he think he's got a good position? We insta-loop.
Be trying to psych him out.
It's possible. So I Yoga Loop to bop this. I picked up the best card for this turn. That was awesome. Now I get 2 free prizes. Hooray! Ooh. I didn't expect that one. Okay. We can appreciate all of the little things. Although, I am still missing a few things that we really kind of need. Realistically, I need Ultra Ball. Switch Cart gives me the free play here. Tachyon beats. I actually do need to play around having the other thing come out, so don't really want to see that happen. We're still gonna energize this one. And then use Retreat, Push, Tachyon Bid, blast him. And now I put him in like that unsafe, uncertain position where I use Escape Rope and he goes, oh no, what do I do? Okay, well, I guess it didn't change anything. Urshifu can strafe for 30, but it gets negated to 0, but I can still place 2 more. Oh, no, wait, I need another Pokemon for that. What am I talking about? We're just gonna hit Ultra Ball right here. It's fine. That ain't it, Chief. Okay, those were all miserably bad. We're gonna go for it, though. Industrious Incisors, give me Ultra Ball, give me Strength. Okay, that works just the same. I can take this. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh, that's so annoying. It doesn't count as a okay. It doesn't count as an okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Give me that. That's so lame because I didn't evolve it first. Okay. That is so annoying because it has to evolve and then switch to the active and then go for the 150. I was easily able to just take out this Roaring Moon. Did he really just do that? If I get 1 Switch card. I don't even need a Switch card. I need... Oh, no, I do need a Switch card. I still weaken this. I take this out, but I weaken this. I leave the Greninja here just fine. I'm just gonna bop this and the Mew. This attack says, don't apply weakness and resistance for bench. So if this is on the bench, I hit for 120, it does get knocked out. And not letting him have Bibarel is just really good for me. Losing Greninja, yeah, that does kind of suck, but like, he's missing 6 of his energies. Maybe he just doesn't have it. So annoying, you have to evolve first. Hey, and we take the concede off the Roaring Moon. That feels good. That feels real good. Yeah, during that last game, that vacuum was super clutch. I absolutely needed that. Like, that top deck just gave me the extra turn, which just gave me another Urshifu. If I think I have to look back at it, but I think I could have used the item first or the search first, and I would have hit that, and then I could have gotten the 150. But moving it up early did kind of cripple my damage. Mew having a 30... Ooh, we got it again. Mew having a 30 attack, 30 resistance is very funny how important that is, apparently, in the matchup. Unfortunately, there's a lot of... Like, Gardevoir is like one of the top 5 decks right now, too, so I'm going to run into it a bunch. Ooh, Gengar. Nice sleeves. Okay, well, I mean, I mean, the hand kind of rough to look at, not gonna lie. It's fine. Maybe I get a basic Battle VIP Pass on my opening draw, you know? Or a Nest Ball for Squawkabilly. Dude, losing Squawkabilly. Using Squawkabilly right now would be so bad. My Pal Pad is in my hand. Come on, start bad. That's new, I admit. I don't know, it's an Absol. Does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. And then if your opponent's active Pokemon already has damage counted to 70 more, so for 2 energies it hits for 120? I don't know what the play is, but I'm gonna try and avoid it by putting this into the active instead. He can't evolve, so I'm gonna try and abuse the Impidimp here. Because, like, you know, best case scenario, I can go 2 damage and then Medicham into knockout, right? It's not the best thing, but it's not the worst of things. I'm probably researching, unless he searches for stuff out this turn. This is a unique combo. I've never seen this used. What do we learn from you, sir? What do we learn from you? I don't think we're learning anything. It might be the guy might have left. Okay. Good supporter for me. It's probably rare candy, though. I assume it's got some version of Grimmsnarl that does something. Nest Ball and EXP share. Okay, what does that do? What are we looking at, dude? I have no idea what's going on. I need to see him use Jock or something to search out the last evolution. Okay, he's gonna call for family, which is more or less what I'm okay with. Basic Pokemon, put it on your bench, shuffle deck. Okay. Was that a secret rare? Yeah, it was. What are we looking at? Is it a poison deck? I know a Quillfish does. Or, well, Overquill specifically. This is a nifty card. We're going to use the escape rope first. Because I can still put 2 damage counters down, right? So. I can Town Store for Forest Seal. Does this thing say when the active Pokemon's knocked out? Active is knocked out. Oh, that's hilarious. Like if I hit this thing on the bench, EXP share doesn't trigger. How funny. I have now seen Overquill. I can Iono, but that actually helps him, so this is actually better if I research first. Alright, well, we found some things. We got this guy to get this. This guy so we can strafe. Town Store so we can get the VIP pass. I feel like de-evolution is going to be crazy. And yes, I did notice that I whiffed. I only need one of these. I need to stop, more importantly. I can only Gale's Thrust for 30 here because I didn't switch it in afterwards, and I didn't find a supporter to go with it, and I've already skipped my turn 1. And Medicham doesn't even get to come forward either. Oh, that's so painful to look at. I'm gonna go with Bidoof because I need to set up my hand for next turn. Because I'm only strafing and it doesn't do enough. This guy is actually weak to fighting. How unrealistically, but still funny that is. So we're just gonna Tachyon Bits and remove it because why wouldn't I in that instance? Goodbye, Quillfish. Oh, hey. Not useful, but I'll accept it. I still have all this space, so I can still place it down for Bibarel to draw me 1 more cards. I assume there's a rare candy combo here that I'm about to look at. I'm just not sure what it is. I really hope I get to see what this Grimmsnarl does. If it doesn't, I'll pull it up on the screen just to find out. So there's gotta be a combo with the Absol that I don't know about. I love rogue decks. I've never seen, I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited to look at it. It's like, what does it do? What does it do? Torres is strong. Torres is such a good card. I think this guy found some spice to play with and brought it out because it'll be fun to play. Because you can see he's got like the full art Colress, the old full art Colress. He's got an Arvin full art. He has a secret rare EXP share. He's got the full art research. Like he's got also the art Absol. He's got like all the cards for it. Are these reverse foils? No, they're not. Okay, well, here's his evolution. It has a Crushing Hammer ability. 40 damage Crushing Hammer. Wait, is it active? Okay. I actually was afraid. I'm not gonna lie. He's calling for family once again. Okay. I find it very funny that thing's weak to fighting, so Strafe actually was clutch. Okay, well, evolve. Urshifu. Nest Ball. Probably Medicham is better here. No, I want the Iron. No, yeah, I do want this. Because I can actually switch out, and if I can get this back in, it's pretty solid. We're gonna look at Town Store. I don't think there's anything left. Oh, there is you. Forgot about him. That one I think I want to leave alone right now, because I'm going to be researching. Yeah, I don't want Pokemon Stop, to be honest. We got so little there. So that is a sweet bit unfortunate. I can only put 2 damage counters down. And I didn't get another double, so I can just use the free retreat into... I mean, I could strafe instead. I can retreat, attack with strafe, put up damage for 30 on Impidimp, and then I can put 2 damage somewhere else. I don't know if that is the play. I don't feel like that is the play. I don't... You know what, we'll strafe and take out the Impidimp. We want to see what the Morgrim does, right? So I want to push this forward, because it has the one, it has the free retreat into it, does give me Tachyon bits, so it puts up 2 more damage counters. So maybe I leave this thing alive. Because next turn I can still use Research, I can freely retreat Medicham, use the free knockout on Impidimp. I mean, if I also find Research, I could also go into Urshifu, and then Urshifu can do 120 on 2 of the back row. So there's the Overquill. So 120 can still bop this thing. Your opponent's active Pokemon have poison. During the checkup, put 5 damage counters instead of 1. Okay, well, I see the poison does things. But, like, what's it do? What does the Grimmsnarl do? Weird he would get rid of that when the Impidimp's right here. Oh, he's using Rare Candy. Okay, fair enough. What do you also throw away? More Dark Energies? Okay. We should be fine here. I hope. EXP share Arven? Okay. I mean, I guess the EXP share makes sense. I didn't get to look at it! Put it down. Okay. Bite, and then, of course, it breaks. If you have 2 fewer benched Pokemon, this attack does 140 more. So it's a 2 energy, 240, but he has to have 2 fewer benched Pokemon, which he doesn't have. So it does 100. I see. Your entire deck build is having fewer cards on your bench than me. Also, it has 120 HP. And he knows that. Alright, so we just bank on killing this, 120ing that. He has 1 card left and no draw power, so the game is over. Retreat for free. He needs to have 2 less, so do this. Tachyon bits, because why not, you know? We still want to use Switch Cart. I don't really want to place a basic fighting energy when I can get the double turbo out. So I think we're going to switch into this, because now we can't get a free knockout, so I have to set it up this way. And then hit the research button. I'm hitting the research button. I had a super rod, and I threw it away, but that's okay. So yeah, we got this guy. That's pretty good. I whipped finding my Urshifu. Uh-oh. Here. I will just take this thing. And then we'll put down the other one and draw 2 cards, because I hope for the best. Whee! Didn't get it! We can still... I can knock this out, but then he just takes a knockout on me and I'll be really upset. I'm just gonna strafe out of this. Push this one forward and put more damage counters down. That's the best I got. Damage counter. That's not a very good turn, but when you haven't found your Urshifu VMax or Ultra Balls to work with it, the entire game... Oh, I got 1 Ultra Ball. I think I had to set something else up, though. That dude just searched 4 energies to his hand. I don't know what that's for, but... Do you still have another EXP share? What was up with that? I hope that shows in the feed. That was like a weird little... Yeah, there it is again. What is this? Is that the rarity? Oh, I hate that. It looks so bad. Yikes. Okay. It's a 2 retreat cost. He's not retreating. He's just gonna poison me, and I'm just gonna escape rope out of it. Escape rope Tachyon bits into Medicham. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Hey, Ultra Ball, let's go! I don't like poison. Poison is bad for the soul. I'm just gonna take your prizes. Oh, if you don't mind. Neat. Tachyon Fists. Beautiful. We have Ultra Ball. Let's Dumpster and Dumpster Grant, because I don't need the extra 30 damage right now. So I can get my Urshifu, which I do have 2 in the deck. I just never found one. Hooray! And I could just leap back, take the knockout first. I think I hit Iono first, though. Let's use that. Ooh. Yeah, let's use Iono. I ain't gonna deck out. I have too many cards as it is. I have 11 left. That's all I need. My opponent's deck is very pachuchki tiny. Alright, so we can get the extra energy on here, because I do have this. Chow. We have everything we need. When we have the Heavy Ball and Switch Cart, we don't really need it, though. Push this forward. Oh, Switch Cart's nice, though. So, Yoga Loop. We loop it. Takes that free knockout. 1. Switch. And then we don't really need much of anything else here in every regard, because we can just do switch, so I don't have to waste my thing. I used the wrong thing, but that's okay. G-Max Rapid Flow, because we don't need to see that anymore, and we don't need to see this anymore. I did use the wrong thing, though, because I realized I should use the Switch Cart and not the Switch, so now I'm stuck. Unless I get a switch out of these, which I don't. Well, technically, I guess I do. Now my opponent is out 3 Pokemon, and all of his combo is gone. Okay, cool. Although the Grimmsnarl 2 energy 240 is very convincing. You have to have a small bench, though, so it's really hard in this instance. I'd probably try and run like Arvins or something. That's a full art Shauna. Again, another weird card. I think this guy just wanted to play with fun stuff. Which is fair. I like playing fun stuff, too. It's funny that I had a better matchup against the Paradox, the Ancient Roaring Moon, rather than this thing. This thing spooked me for like 2 turns. Luckily, he didn't have an extra switch, or I could have been in danger. It does have damage counters. So, what does it do? 130? I think? 120 maybe? This dude ran 4 EXP shares. And I think they're all different arts. Reverse foil like that, then you got a foil like that, you got the golden one. And yeah, reverse foil like that. He run 4 different EXP shares. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, and once again, guys, that was the Iron Valiant Urshifu VMax. Again, it didn't really get to show off how strong it was, but I don't have enough time to really shoot another match. But it did do well. It did its job. The spookier game was honestly the Grimmsnarl, because if he was able to get the attack off that 1 turn, I could do nothing about it. But it does show off that it can take wins. It does come clutch. That one of Lost Vacuum, it did exactly what it needed to do. Not expecting that it needed to do that, but I top decked it at a perfect time and got that nice knockout. If you guys like this version of the Iron Valiant EX deck, say so in the comments. Tell me what you guys might change around a bit. I do like it, but I feel like it's kind of like, eh. Obviously, you guys saw, like, my last game, I prized 3 important Pokemon, 2 of the Iron Valiant, and an Urshifu, so it does open weird sometimes, I guess, but that might be more so just a bad luck more than anything else. If you guys have any experience with the Iron Valiant Urshifu VMax deck, and you guys have any information on it, please feel free. And I think that'll be all. Catch you guys in the next one. We have 1 more variation of Iron Valiant that we want to use, and it's probably the most consistent and my favorite of the 3. So, hope you guys are looking forward to that. Catch you in the next one.